I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Grain futures all closed higher again yesterday, with corn up 9, beans up 28, KC wheat up 45 by the bushel. New crop December continues to make new contract highs ever since the USDA trimmed the projected planted acres last Thursday, printing a new high today of 712.5. Corn futures are strong in general, as the market believes the Communist Chinese will follow up their recent purchases of 42.7 million bushels of U.S. corn with approximately 80 to 115 million more bushels to replace the corn they have on the books at the docks from the Ukraine that will probably likely never get shipped. Downside rise in the corn market remains limited as long as export demands stays this strong, the Russian-Ukraine war lags on, and smaller U.S. acres remain an issue. South Texas has its own disaster brewing as this dry weather continues with no rain in the forecast for the foreseeable future. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland opened this week 8 to 245, Anderson 7 to 5, Cargill 7 to 11. Your futures: May 2022 corn 759 3/4, up 9 1/4. May Kansas City hard red winter wheat 1082 3/4, up 45. May 2022 beans 1631, up 28 3/4. For help marketing your grains, 800-288-4453, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite. Sean, how did the sheep and goat sale go in Fredericksburg?
Yeah, Larry, we ended up with, I think it's 44 or 500. A little less than last week, but still a good run. Market was awful good. Had a lot of light lambs and a lot of little kids. You know, that thing might just have been a tick softer, but the better 60, 70-pound kids shoot all the way up to 480, I guess, today on some again. And on the lamb end, kind of the same. Last week might have been just a tick higher on the buck lambs, kind of bring from 330 to 370, and then we had some of those real fancy ones bring up over $4, and then on some of those real fancy ewe lambs kind of bring up to 460. So I thought that was awful good. Our lamb market was real good all the way through.
Good.
So I think we got along real well today.
What's cattle looking like for Wednesday?
I hope we'll get somewhere around 1,000. Like we talked, we just got done with sheep and goat sales, so I haven't walked on the yards yet. But it's kind of what it's looking like.
All right.
Somewhere around 1,000.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Y'all have a good sale, and we'll talk with you after.
All righty, thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at your meat moves for yesterday. Pork carcass cutout value in the afternoon, down $2.75 at $103.60. The loin and the picnic were the only primals reported higher. The ham was down $9.65 with the belly primal $4.69 lower. Hog slaughter, 480,000 head. April 2022 hogs closed at $97.67, down $177. Wholesale box beef prices, $271.53 for the choice, up $3.49. $260.90 for the select, up $120. USDA's estimated slaughter, 125,000 head through Tuesday. April live cattle, $136.80, down $120. August feeders, $156.12, down $225. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen from Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how is the sale shaping up?
Oh, look like we'll have a decent run of cattle area. It got 6 1/4 in on the yard right now. And, about 160 of those are packer cows and bulls. Not a whole lot in the way of replacements right now. There's probably 15 or 20 pairs, I guess, and maybe 10 or 15 cows to be palpated, and that's about it. On the calf and yearling side of things, there's several pretty decent kind of black calves in the mix, and several little bunches of crossbred calves, but no big bunches, a lot of smaller bunches this week. But look like you're going to shape up and be a good run, like I say, around 800, I imagine, and get it.
Well, tell us how to get a hold of you for that sale.
You can call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile's 334-1047, or look us up on the website at PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate it, Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how is the Wednesday sale shaping up?
Shaping up real good, Larry. Kind of anticipating that 800 again. Seeing a few more cows rolling. Like I said, the packer cow market is still hanging on there, but we're starting to see some of these middle-aged cows coming in. People they're just kind of being proactive, I guess you would say, and just kind of culling through things and figuring out what they need to keep and what needs to wait on a range. So like I said, kind of figure about 150 cows, and like I said, if a man's looking to turn out a few cows and sell the cow and the calf off this fall, we'll have them tomorrow.
How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats, like they do every year, wait the week before Easter and start getting rolling them. I'm kind of guessing we'll have that 800 or so on the sheep and goats tomorrow. The quality's good. The kids are good, so like I said, I think we'll get along real good tomorrow.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. I want to remind your listeners that I do have a set of second calf gray Brahman pairs, 14 of them, and they are absolutely dog gentle and beautiful cows, one iron, been together all their life, 3 and 4 year olds, and every one of them's got a calf. Calves are fully worked, F1 Brayford calves, and the cows are gentle, horseback, afoot, come to cake, just whatever. And I just really enjoy having these cows, and they're available right now. And also want to remind your listeners we've got plenty of good bulls available for lease or sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company, getting ready for a Wednesday sale. What's it looking like Tuesday night?
It's shaping up pretty good, Larry. I imagine we'll have over 500-600 maybe tonight when we go home, and I expect 200 to 300 maybe tomorrow. So I would think we'd have 750 to 900 right in through there. Weather's beautiful and the market's good, so people are going to get out and try to do something.
Good. What is the mix as far as cows and calves and yearlings and such?
We've got mostly calves. I know that there's a couple loads coming in at 14 cows on one, 6 on another, and that kind of adds up. So I figure we'll have 100 cows anyway tomorrow.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Okay, my number's 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings area, call Max Ebner at 8676.
Carl, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, how'd the Monday sale go?
It went good, Larry. We had 823 on a steady cow market, and calves were steady to maybe a couple dollars higher on some of them.
Well, let's walk the pins.
All right. Steers, 300 and back, average around 184, bring up to 290. 3 to 4 weights, 171 to 222 and a half. 4 to 5 weights, 162 to 195. 5 to 6 weights, 149 to 172 and a half. 6 to 7 weights, 125 to 160. 7 to 8 weights, 120 to 143. The heifers, 300 and back, average around 175, bring up to 240. 3 to 4 weights, 151 to 192 and a half. 4 to 5 weights, 155 to 215. 5 to 6 weights, 144 to 170. 6 to 7 weights, 140 to 190. 7 to 8 weights, 130 to 145. The bulls and cows, the packer cows and bulls, the bulls brought from the good high yielding bulls brought from 102 to 119. Kind of the medium yielding bulls, 85 to 101. Cows, high yielding cows, 80 to $1. Medium yielding cows, 56 to 79. Little thin cows, 30 to 55. Had some pretty good pairs. Pairs brought from 850 to 1475. Bred cows, 750 to 1375.
Good. Have you got a line on anything coming this next Monday?
We got a little old deal. We got to get some cows Friday. Guy's going to kind of go through them and sell the older cows off of them. Not sure what, there'll be some calves too. There'll be some pairs, probably some middle-aged pairs.
Right.
And I was going to remind everybody on April the 25th, we're going to have it special. It's we're still taking consignments, so if anybody needs anything, they can call me or call the barn. But we'll have a lot of good cows in that deal. So
good. We'll give them the contact info.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it, Phil. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was the Monday sale?
We wind up with 760 head, Larry. 152 cows, 23 bulls. Market, I'm calling it steady. Lot of in-between calves. Not selling as high as they ought to, but the demand on the quality calves sure are all right. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.48 to $2.16. Heifers, $1.29 to $1.60. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.48 to $2.05. Heifers, $1.36 to $2. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.51 to $1.98. Heifers, $1.35 to $1.80. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.38 to $1.83. And heifers, $1.26 to $1.55. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.29 to $1.64. And the heifers, $1.18 to $1.42. 7 8 weight steers, bull yearlings, $1.18 to $1.52. Heifers, $1.02 to $1.26. On the cow end, we got 93 for the best cow. A lot of cows bringing up in the 80s and 90s. Slaughter bulls, 80 to $1.14. Stocker cows, 600 to 1100, and we had a few pairs, 850 to 1300. Larry,
are you aware of anything for this next Monday sale in Nixon?
I don't know of anything just right offhand. I mean, we're going to have that 700 to 800. In that area. Haven't had no rain, so but a lot of these calves, are getting a little lighter now. They're getting ready for this drought that we're having, but most of the calves are too small to sell, and a lot of people just going to have to hold on to them and hope it rains. Right. We're not going to have a sale now on Easter, Easter Monday, April the 18th. So I wanted everybody to know that.
All right, well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can get me here at Sale Barn 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
Maybe here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1360, yellow corn 839 3/4, Houston wheat 1142 3/4, Placido beans 1581, 1593 bale of Texas cotton at 133.40. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. Good day.